So, what do you do when you are trying to lose weight and you want a new wardrobe and you're still not at the goal that you want to be? Hi, I'm style expert Christine Bové, and I'm here to teach you how to transform your look so that you're understanding that it's not just about buying a bunch of clothes. It's about you creating a signature style that honors who you are and where you're going in your career and your lifestyle. So let's talk about what happens when you are in the process of losing weight. You're working out, you're toning up your body, or maybe you want to lose weight and you haven't even started any type of a transition to getting that goal completed. Well, the most important thing is to honor and accept your body where you are. It is probably the hardest thing to hear. It is not easy. And people say, well, you just got to love yourself where you are. And you're like, I just don't love myself. That's just not possible right now. But you can't get to a better place if you're going to beat yourself up. And this is a big emotional component that happens when I work with clients who come to me and we're working on their new signature style. And we are really creating a look to honor who they're becoming. And everybody goes up and down with weight. They have their challenges. Things happen in life. We get lots of stress that comes from unexpected events. And sometimes there's just weight gain. And you're not a bad person. And it is emotional aspects of it. But that does not mean that you cannot dress your body or buy new clothes. Rather, it means you learning to honor who you are. So what do you do when you're going to know, or the process starts happening, that you're losing weight? And the first thing is, and I'm going to be really bold about this, you got to let go of those skinny clothes. Okay. I have a couple other videos about this. You've got to let those skinny clothes go because you're not going backwards. Here's the thing. You are moving forward and you've got to dress the new person. So every time I have those clients, in fact, I really don't work with a lot of clients who have that strong sense of, I'm going to keep my skinny clothes in here. No. You are becoming a new person. You're not going backwards. You're moving forward. So you've got to let those clothes go. They are not helping you. They are beating yourself up. And in fact, if you think about it, those skinny clothes were there and now they only led you to where you are now. So they didn't really serve you well. You got to reestablish new habits, new energy, and new feelings about yourself. So you want to be moving forward and you want to make space. And if you have a closet that has a lot more space for new clothes, that's more exciting because you're thinking, wow, what am I going to wear? What am I going to buy? What am I going to look like? And it's just adding more inspiration into getting you motivated and creating that new look. So you have to let the skinny clothes go. They just don't serve you. They don't add any value to you. You could put a new piece in your wardrobe that motivates you. You could say that, like maybe you saw a beautiful dress and your goal is to, buy it in a size 4 or size 6. And that could be motivating to you. But what do you do with the in between right now? So first of all, yes, you still clean out your closet and we let go of things. But I do recommend some transitional pieces. And a transitional piece can always be pants. Now, before I say this, it's becoming much more popular, and it's a very much more comfortable look of pants that don't have zippers on them, but they're just more of a pull-on pants. And they have them very more stylish so that they feel more on trend. But what's nice about those types of pants is I just think they fit better. You're not always fighting, and you don't have to worry if the button is popping or you're sitting in the car and you're like digging into into your stomach. They're easy to put on, but if you're losing weight, then they will go down. So that if you lost a couple of inches, you don't dramatically have to go out and buy another new pair of pants right away. So that's something easy. Also, when you're in that transitional phase, one of the good things to do are dresses that have a little more give to them. So a more A-line or chiffon dress where sometimes, that look, the Empire or the baby doll look, because for a while, no one's going to really know how your body's feeling under that. Now, those dresses, you have to be careful, because the one thing about those dresses is you tend to have to go buy them in a size smaller and smaller, because designers tend to cut them really big. And we're going to go into a whole video about sizing and how not to get caught up in the biggest mistake of what a number means. But just for this video, you want to consider things that can have more give to them. So when you're losing the weight, you don't have to worry that if you've lost a couple inches that you have to go out and buy something right away. And it gives you more time until you reach the weight that you really want to complete. So don't stress and don't be so hard on yourself, but it doesn't mean that you can't buy new clothes. You just might want to buy clothes that have a little more flexibility, as I said, like a pull-on pants with no zippers, or a little more oversized shirts or dresses that really are not so clingy to the body, so that you're not worried about that if I go down a couple inches, then it's going to be too big. Or if you really know a good tailor or somebody who's altering, you could always take those pieces and easily get them altered. But I don't want you to feel like you're stuck. I don't want you to feel like you don't have to buy anything. And I will say, if you are in that big transition, buy, but don't have to spend large amounts of money. You might want to buy things at a more contemporary price, so that if you do let them go, you can not feel so guilty that I spent a lot of money on things. It's just the same thing a woman's going to do when she's having a baby, right? She buys maternity clothes for a little while, and then even after she has the baby for a while, she might still be using those maternity clothes. So you want to just keep in mind that you don't have to not buy anything. You just have to work with some transitional clothes. And depending on your body type and where your weight's going to come off, this is like a big thing too. Gosh, I always have so much to tell you guys, and I'm trying to keep them in separate videos, but body weight is different for everybody. And so I want to make this side note that your body weight may be coming off on your hips, on your thighs, or maybe it's your upper body, in your arms. And also, the most important thing too is the undergarments. So if you tend to be losing a lot of weight and your boobs are getting smaller, then it's most important that you go out and you go and get measured again, because you might not be wearing the right bra anymore because you are no longer as big as you used to be. So the emotional part about I shouldn't buy anything isn't until I lose all the weight. No, I want you to buy pieces that can have more transition with you, and that can either be taken in, or just because of the material, they're going to just give with your body as it gets smaller and smaller. So, it's always that joke of on Thanksgiving wearing those, big baggy pants because you want to eat and feel comfortable. The same thing here. So just keep in mind that you don't have to not buy any clothes. You want to stay envisioned with your goal of how you want to look, while you're still loving your body where it is. And this is, I know, very deep, emotional. There's so many components to it. It's almost a whole nother series. And it's something that I do deal with a lot with women that I'm working with. And, even when I worked in retail, I would see a lot of women beat themselves up about their body type, where it was. And I really want you to understand that there is no perfect body. It does not matter what the number is, whether you're a 4 here, you might be a 6 there. Every designer cuts differently. More and more issues are happening because of manufacturers, and they're not getting the same manufacturers they used to. So it does not matter if you were a 4 in this store and you're a 6 in that store. Please do not get hung up on numbers or sizes, small, medium. They mean nothing, because everybody cuts differently. So it's so important that you also don't get hung up on that, because that keeps you emotionally locked into where you are right now. And this is a big piece. So if you need support on that, it's not something that you have to do alone. You just have to get the right mindset. And most importantly, you have to understand is nobody's body's perfect. There is nothing wrong with you if you are not at the size that you want to be at. There's nothing wrong with you if you're fuller on the top, smaller on the bottom. If you have, I mean, there's so many things that there's just no body that's perfect. And it's most important for you to understand that. So please be kind to yourself. Please honor yourself. And if you are going through a transition, do not stay stuck where you are because you feel like you can't move forward. You can buy yourself beautiful things and feel good. You're just not going to buy the whole new wardrobe right now. When I work with my clients, we don't do the full wardrobe. We start planning it out. We start pulling it together, and we work from where they are, and we build the right pieces. So if you want support with that, you can always reach out to me and I can help you with that. If not, I want you to go to your closet right now and find something that you love, put it on, and feel good and enjoy your day. See you in the next video.